This is 22 Years on the Floor, and my name's Natalie, and this is the first episode of 22 Years on the Floor. I've spent most of my life in this industry, and I've seen and experienced things that people only ever joke about or judge from the outside. This podcast is going to be about the reality of it, the good, the bad, and the stuff that stays with you. And I'm starting today because something happened tonight that made me realize I can't keep all of this in my head anymore. So here we go, 22 years on the floor. So first of all, I'm in a VIP room, as they call it, aka champagne room. And this guy falls asleep. And, I have to go ahead and pet him and make sure he doesn't hit his head on the floor. And, yeah, I said pet him. But he's falling asleep, literally. So basically, I was in there for about an hour or so with him, and it was really smooth and easy. Now, it's not like that all the time. Sometimes you have to go through a whole bunch of ups and downs. The guy is just annoying. It's like a whole bunch of stuff. 22 years of doing this. I got lots of stories for you guys. And of course, if you guys have any questions, I want to answer them. So tonight was a great night. This week we have a whole bunch of conventions. It's been slow. It's been so hard to make any money just because of the fact that, it was December, November, all the holidays. And honestly, after COVID, things really changed. Back in the day when I was in my 20s, I'm 40 now, or 39, almost 40. It was easier to make money. But nowadays, it's like pulling teeth, okay? But tonight was one of those nights where, because basically we have a lot of conventions in town, it was really a great week, or excuse me, the week's not over. Now, mind you, this is my first podcast, okay? So just bear with me. I'm going to give you guys a lot of information and a lot of stories, and you guys are going to be wanting more, and you just got to subscribe to my channel, and we got to move forward with what? I don't know, but I just got back and it's 5 a.m. in the morning. I got there at 7 a.m. So if you do I got there at 7 p.m. and it's 5 a.m. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that, like 10 hours or something? Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to say how much I make and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I'm going to tell you guys stories. When I first got there today, there was nobody there, but then these people came in, and I tried to get one person to go to the back, which I call the dungeon, even though it's the VIP room, champagne room, whatever you want to call it. But I got him to not go in the back for a long time. It's so much like I just have to ramp. Like I just have to think about all the different basically situations that I've been through and just share them with you guys. But every night after work, I'm going to come here and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to tell you what happened. So I got to think about it tonight, okay? Let me think. Well, the one guy, he fell asleep. That was great. That was easy money. I honestly don't know where to start. I don't know where to end, but it's just going to be a whole bunch of stories. Yesterday I went and I was with a couple. Now, I am called the couple queen, okay? Because I love the best of both worlds, basically. So you got the man, you got the woman, they're married 20 years and they want to have some fun and do something different. And I respect the woman as a woman, obviously. That's the thing that girls don't get. When you go and you're with a customer, like when you're with a couple, you have to, first of all, make sure that the woman is comfortable. She's the one that will make everything happen as long as she's comfortable. So the woman loved me, and we went and did, I think it was 2 hours, and it was a wild ride, okay? Basically, there's nothing illegal that goes on, okay? If you ever are in the industry and you don't want to get in trouble or get fired from these clubs, don't do anything illegal. You don't have to, okay? If you have any questions that you want to ask, I can go ahead and tell you what to do, what not to do, what to say. Today, actually, this girl, she was like, hey, I see that you're always in the VIP. What do you be saying? And I told her, girl, you would have to sit there and see how I maneuver. But, I keep it real. I give him my real name. I just be yourself. Don't try to act or play a game. Just be yourself. But, 22 years on the floor will give you a lot of game. Okay. So, of course, I have game and I know sales techniques and assuming the close and all this stuff. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I can't tell you guys just in one session everything. It's going to be multiple, lots of sessions. And I want to do this for a long time. And I want to get some questions from you guys too. So, where was I? Me and the couple. Okay. So 2 hours, we're dancing, we're singing, we're in the karaoke room. Okay. So we're singing, we're dancing, I'm entertaining, and I'm drinking champagne. And, there's a lot of things that today, remember the girl, she asked me, right? She basically said, like, what do you say? And she asked me, just ask me questions, then I can answer you. So she asked me, what do you say when the customer says, what are we going to do in the room? I said to her, this is what I say. We're going to watch football. And she laughed. So I told her, I said, you see how you laughed? That's what you have to do. You have to laugh. You have to make them laugh. Once you make them laugh and they feel comfortable, look them in their eyes, the rest is history. As long as they feel comfortable with you and as long as you're just having fun and not making it seem like you're just fake. That's the thing, is that I'm not fake at all. So a lot of these customers love that. They know that I'm a real human. Yeah, we're in this industry and we're in this building. And of course, I'm here to make money. It's common sense. But I'm also here to give you a great time and have a mutual beneficial relationship tonight. The situation is that I want you to help me with my bills and I want to give you a great time and make you laugh and smile and, show you my assets and let you feel my hair and stuff like that. So I know I'm going all over the place, but as I do this more and more, I'll get better and better. So this is my first podcast. Basically, what this is going to be about is 22 years on the floor as an entertainer. And my name is Natalie, and I'm 40 years old, almost 40, 39 to be exact. I've been in this industry since I was 18 years old. I'm going to be talking about a lot of things. And every night after work, I want to share with you guys what happened. So I'm going to be honest. If you've lived any part of this life, you're going to understand. And if you've never lived this life, you can figure out if you want to or if you don't want to. But it's a lot of ups and downs. It's a roller coaster. It's a freaking roller coaster, okay? You have to be strong. There's going to be nights where you're going to cry. There's nights where you're going to feel like, oh my God, like I'm not making any money. It's going to be days maybe. Back in the day, it would be every day you make money. Now, sometimes it's like pulling teeth. So this is my first podcast and this is the first episode. And this is 22 years on the floor. And I'll talk to you next time.